Greetings, YouTube. If you watch my channel, even somewhat frequently, you know, without a doubt, I hate Ebony Coleslaw. This guy, though he was really impressive in at least some aspects of Avengers Infinity War, he just sucks. I hate fighting with him. I feel like I'm trying to hit a defender with a soggy piece of construction paper when I slap them with my attacks. But Ebony Coleslaw, if there's ever been a time to celebrate this champion and their unique utility, it's the month of May against a very, very, very annoying boss in Shang-Chi. Now, let's be clear. This is not a fast enjoyment at all. In fact, this video is kind of showing the opposite. But let's understand one thing. When it comes to Ebony Coleslaw, the node on Shang-Chi gives all his attacks critical hits unless parried or intercepted, and Ebony Coleslaw has an ability that says guaranteed crits miss. Now, this is not something that I was smart enough, of course, to discover on my own. No, I needed the help of one of our very own, Mr. Satan Pauly 89. The only thing more legendary than that name would probably be Satan Pauly 69. Who knows, maybe that name exists. So, Satan Pauly sent over this video saying, I know you hate Ebony Coleslaw, but this is a actual value to have this champion. Notice, it appears to be an unawakened rank 1, 5-star Ebony Coleslaw with the PI of 3,288. This is also why it clearly, even though this video is not that long, has taken a while to film this, because I think it says 449 hits, which goes to show just how little damage Ebony does on his own, because he's made of freaking coleslaw. But let's just check this out. Down to 8%, which means 92% of the fight we did not see. He is missing everything. But again, notice, not great damage. Now, this would not work if, of course, Ebony Coleslaw had suicides on, because you'd be taking recoil damage every time you fired off a special. But he does not have suicides on. At least that's not what that appears. And so it's taken, yes, 464 hits. But check out how chill this guy is. He's got no fear of being hit because all of his guaranteed hits miss. Even when he's stunned, the hits miss. And so, yes, it's going to take a long time. But if there is ever a time to get excited about Ebony Coleslaw, it is this month. Down to 2%. It's basically hitting like milk, aka 2% milk. And even though he's just skimming the surface of being whole, those milk puns do come in handy. And you'll see at the end of this, 483 successful hits, 1 combo, no hits received, because every one of Shang-Chi's hits missed. I'm not saying this is going to set any speed records, though some of you probably have at least a 6-star Ebony Coleslaw, if not a 5-star that's not rank 1. But yeah, this was a really fascinating tip sent over by Satan Paul 89. It's one of those things, unlike some pro player glitches that can easily be patched. This is due to a literal node on Shang-Chi himself, so you would think that this isn't something that could be easily fixed by Kabam. It's just what they've got to accept is a huge advantage for Ebony. I also have to say that normally I would not post a pro player type of bug situation if it seemed to be easily nerfed, but again, this is a unique situation where the defender is doing this because of a critical hit node that, unless you're bringing in Ebony, really does favor Shang-Chi in the other fights. So I don't think Kabam would want to take that away, because they are in a position where, for the most part, in a lot of those hits, they're causing the user to get drained of their units and have to use potions and revives, etc. So, shout out again to Mr. Satan Pauly 89. Never in my wildest dreams, though I say that because it's a phrase, but if I'm having wild dreams, I'm not dreaming about Ebony Coleslaw. Are you kidding me? But never in any, shall we say, segment of my MCOC YouTube channel reality did I think that I'd be highlighting, spotlighting a rank 1 unawakened 5-star Ebony Coleslaw, and yet that is exactly what has happened. Again, thanks to Mr. Satan Paul 89. Thank you for the video. Thank you for the information. I always have two screens up, dual screens. So when I put up the facts regarding what the champion's abilities are, that's why I sometimes look to the side, because I have to read. You can't see that from your perspective, but that's why people ask me, Prof, what are you looking at? I'm reading a description in my second monitor. I know it doesn't make a lot of sense, but hopefully it helped. Either way, Ebony Coleslaw for the win, at least in this one specific instance, but don't get used to it. I still hate using this champion every freaking day.